Welcome, everybody. I hope you're doing well. First of all, I appreciate all of you and the work that you do for our stores and for our customers. As a company, we've recently become aware of a lapse of responsibility that just needs to be addressed. And so the problem is that we've been closing our stores down early in some of our stores. It's not everybody, and it's not necessarily every store, but anyway, it's something we have to address. It may not seem like a really big deal, but it really is. And so I wanted to take this time to kind of help communicate this and help you all see how it affects all of us. So first of all, the standard is that we close at 8 p.m. and that's every day. You know, the reason why we chose 8 p.m. is because it just kind of makes sense on sales. We've closed at other times at other seasons of our business, but yet we have to come up with a time. There just needs to be a time, and it needs to be somewhat black and white with a little bit of flexibility. But so customers need to know what to expect from us and be able to rely on us to uphold these expectations responsibly. That means that they need to know that if we say we're going to close at 8, that we're going to be open till 8 o'clock. And they also need to know that, you know, if they come at 8:15, there's a good chance we're just going to be closed. And so they need to know what to expect and not have to guess on some gray area of a number. So it's really important that when we say that we're going to close at 8 o'clock, that we're open till 8 o'clock. So what does that mean? That means that the doors are unlocked until 8 p.m. or the last customer. It means that the open sign is on. It means that we answer the phones and pick up the phones all the way until 8 o'clock. Now it is okay if 10 minutes till 8 we answer the phones and we let them know that hey, we're going to be closing at 8 o'clock, and so we need you to be able to pick up the pizza by 8:10. We'll be around for another 10 minutes. That type of thing. That's acceptable because that makes sense. I think most people are pretty receptive to that. But it also means that the make lines need to be intact with product in it. It means we don't take them down. We don't have the make line pans sitting on a cart, for instance, that kind of thing. We don't have all of the utensils, taken back so that we have to kind of freehand our pizzas. We also need to make sure that the grab and go has product in it. Now, you don't have to have a lot of product in it, but have at least one of everything in the grab and go at night. So this is pretty important. We really need to look like we're open. So when a customer walks into our business, we look like we're open and we look like we're there to serve them as opposed to maybe give them the impression that they're inconveniencing us. So why is this important? It's important for our customers because they need to feel like their business is important and that they're not inconveniencing us. Some people might walk in and they might see a make line that's torn down and a grab and go that's empty, and they might feel like they're inconveniencing us. Others might get a little perturbed. Wow, you really value your customers, don't you? We need to have consistency and brand standards, meaning, we've got to be using our measuring cups, we've got to follow the food safety regulations and all of that. And then just from a marketing perspective too, we've just got to look sharp as well. So all of our actions either add or subtract value from the customer's experience, right? All of our actions add or subtract value to the company's success. All of our actions add or subtract value from your personal success. So all of the things that we do, it's going to affect all of this. And so we might as well do what's going to lead to the best results for everybody. All of our actions add or subtract from your own credibility. So we should all take pride in helping others. We should all take pride in doing things the right way. So another thing that we've noticed in the evening is that things that should be getting done aren't getting done. We need to make sure that we revisit the Red Book and that the things that aren't getting in the Red Book, get done, right? We need to complete all of our pre-close tasks before we start doing these shortcuts, like tearing down the make lines early, that kind of thing. We need to not be saving our tasks till the end of the night. So keep busy, keep getting things done, send people home early if it's your third person on the evening. We've got to stay busy and make use of our time. Um, so what are the things that we can do before close? Well, there's a lot of things we can do before close. We can do all of our pre-close tasks. We can tear down our back make line anytime, after 7 o'clock. That's always been a standard. We can clean our make lines before we close. And you can even clean your front make line before close too. Pull out a couple of pans and clean underneath of it. Slide some pans down, clean underneath there. Just keep sliding. That's acceptable. We can do that because if a customer walks in the door, you can easily just throw a couple pans back in and you're good to go and you look good. Cleaning out the make lines, a few minutes before close, if you want to take your utensils and your cups and replace them with some clean ones. Bring some clean ones up from the back so that you have them there for making pizzas. If you have any pizzas in the last few minutes, that's fine. You can take your dirty ones back, get them cleaned up before close, but just make sure we have cups and utensils for pizzas that might be ordered at the end of the night. So what can't you do until 8 p.m.? Well, make lines, the pans on the cart, your make lines need to stay up at 8 o'clock. Once you close, you can put them on the cart and put the lids on them and get them in the cooler. So take down the grab and go. We can't take down the grab and go before 8 p.m. So that's just part of the closing shift. As soon as the door's locked and everything gets turned off, you toss everything on the cart, unload your grab and go, and put it in the cooler or finish up and go home. We can't turn off the open sign. Leave the open sign up until 8 o'clock, right? Not 7:59. Just turn it off at 8 o'clock. It's the best thing to do by far. And then we can't stop answering phones. We've got to answer the phones right up till 8 o'clock. And again, use the 8:10 as your limit for them to come pick it up. Those are kind of the guidelines, what we need to do. So I'd appreciate if you guys really just kind of get on top of this. And we all want to be proud of our work and people to speak well of us. We want our customers and GMs and the owners and the neighbors and all of our team members to speak well of us. And so the best way to do that is just kind of do the right thing and do the responsible thing. This is one of your measuring sticks that help determine your contribution towards the store. So keep in mind that, that's why we have you here, to do these things. We don't have you here to kind of figure it out on your own when and how to do things. We really need for you, in order for you to be successful in our company, to follow the guidelines and do these things. That's what's going to make the biggest difference for us. It's we really appreciate all the work you guys do, but it makes it a little bit more difficult to appreciate the work you do if it's not the right work. If it's not work that helps our customers, if it's not work that helps our business become better and become more valuable. So keep in mind that the best thing you can do is be valuable in your business. Then that's how you get raises. That's how you grow good habits, and that's how you build on those skills for future jobs and for your education and so on. So going forward, we'll be kind of checking in at 7:55 on the cameras just to kind of see what's going on. And I'm sure you guys understand it's just for simple accountability. So really, we would really appreciate if you guys just kind of make some tweaks. It's not that big of a deal. It's not going to be hard to do. It's not really going to cost you any more time either. And so I'd really like to be able to count on you all. So thanks.